Joining our distinguished panel today is Carlo Parravano, who has had a distinguished career as a researcher, educated at Oberlin College and with a PhD from the University of California at Santa Cruz. He's applied physical chemistry techniques to the solution of biochemical and environmental problems. For the last 15 years, I've gotten to know him as the head of one of the best corporate science programs in the United States, the Merck Institute for Science Education. Merck, a leading research company, understands that its future depends on the skills and talents of a trained workforce. And going beyond its own workforce, Merck has taken the challenge of general science education, understanding that investment in science is important not just to improve the quality of the lives of Americans and to improve the overall economy and our ability to meet the future. Merck has focused on developing curiosity in children, developing the science education to build on that curiosity and to prepare children to deal with the modern world. Carlo Parravano has done an excellent job, and I think we will benefit from hearing about the experience of the Merck Institute.
Thank you for this opportunity to testify on business and education STEM partnerships. Over the last 2 decades, many companies have become involved with schools in increasingly complex ways. Departing from the more passive forms of business support common in the past, some corporate leaders are challenging schools to improve and are willing to work with the schools to make improvement happen. These leaders are sharing their expertise, their resources, and their political capital. And these school business partners are setting high but achievable goals, working together to reform key elements of the school system, mobilizing community support for reform, and setting the agenda for education reform at the state and national levels. This proactive approach is what Merck envisioned in 1993 when it created the Merck Institute for Science Education, a nonprofit organization funded by the Merck Company Foundation. The Institute began its work by focusing resources on improving science education in grades K through 8 and by establishing partnerships with public school districts in communities where Merck has major facilities. Our strategy at the Institute has been to strengthen all aspects of the school district science education system. We have focused on enhancing teachers' and administrators' knowledge and skills, providing access to instructional materials, and creating local, state, and national policy environments that support the partnership's vision of an effective science education. According to our external evaluators from the Consortium for Policy Research in Education and Horizon Research, our work has taken hold. First, science has become a priority in our partner school districts. District leaders are actively supporting the implementation of a coherent science curriculum. Second, we have learned to provide high-quality professional development and to do so at considerable scale. And third, the bottom line, student performance has improved. We have learned many lessons from our experience, and among them are: first, professional development that combines intense engagement with on-the-job opportunities for dialogue and revision has the strongest effects on teachers' practice. It is not either or, rather both types of experiences are needed. Second, better assessment tools are needed in science. Existing measures do not adequately show the effects of better science instruction. And third, the state policy context on incentives for change can play a pivotal role in stimulating educational reform. There are certain key elements of our programs that we believe are critical to our success. Examples of these are: significant changes in the classroom require a long-term, sustained effort. Persistence and patience pay off. Second, just as the most effective corporations rarely stray from their core mission, so too does the Institute believe that maintaining its focus is critical. And third, a constant emphasis on evaluation and benchmarking of results is paramount. Over the past 2 years, the focus of the Institute has expanded to include initiatives at the college and graduate level. We partner with a number of organizations, including the United Negro College Fund and the National Alliance for Hispanic Health. In both cases, our initiatives are aimed at transition points where students tend to leave the STEM fields. Seniors entering college, undergraduate students entering their final academic year, and graduate students who are midway through their dissertation research. The UNCF program was launched in 1995, and each year 37 undergraduate, graduate, and postdoctoral students are selected as fellows from a national pool of applicants. To date, 443 fellowships have been awarded to students from over 35 states and the District of Columbia. Similarly, our new program with the National Alliance for Hispanic Health will annually provide 10 scholarships and internships to high school seniors entering college and 25 scholarships to college students. In conclusion, we must be prepared to undertake a serious commitment far beyond what we are doing now to make our STEM programs truly world-class. This calls for action by government at every level, by business of every kind, by the education profession itself, and by all of us individually and collectively. Above all, this calls for collaboration through partnerships. Thank you.